Welcome back. We're talking to Veteran Tobias, and now that we're in Mercuria, unexpectedly, it's probably a good idea to get started on the things that we needed to do here, according to Cortez, which was finding the disk that unlocks the Guardian's Tower, as well as the two jewels that are supposedly here in Mercuria. And as you can see, we can ask Veteran Tobias about these things.
I need to locate the disk that unlocks the Guardian's Tower.
The disk that is the key? Yes, it is needed. It might even restore balance, provided the new Guardian accompanies it to the tower, of course. But you wish to find the disk yourself?
I have to. Cliché or not, it's our only hope.
Ben Kenobi.
You do this often, then? Save worlds?
It's an expression. Heroism in my world is more of a cliché than anything else.
I do not understand. But then I am merely a servant of the balance, while you are more. But yes, the disk. As I told you once before, when the Earth was divided, and the realm of the Guardian created, a disk was forged in the Well of Making. The disk was to serve two purposes: as a key to the Tower of Balance should it become necessary to enter it in the Guardian's absence, and as a replacement for the disk that is already in the tower should it be broken. The tower is now abandoned and locked, and the old disk shattered. I do think the time is right for the second disk to be brought forward and used.
So, where is it?
Where is the disk now?
At first, more than 12,000 years ago, it was kept in the open, at the Sentinel Enclave outside Mercuria. However, when thieves attempted to make away with the disk, it was taken away.
Why?
So that the four parts of the disk could be divided amongst four of the magical people of Arcadia. People who would have nothing to gain from the balance being compromised.
What people were the disk divided amongst?
This I cannot tell you. I am not sure anyone remembers now. But it would be in the scriptures, I am certain.
What scriptures?
The scriptures of the balance. There are 13 of them. 13 is a strong number, rich in tradition, and... Did you know the Ireed High Council consists of 13 ministers? No, of course you don't. 13 was also the number of the fathers who begat the Sentinel, and who built the Tower of Balance.
Not an unlucky number then. In Arcadia.
Where can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Pay a visit to the Sentinel Enclave, located outside the city to the east. The great library of the Enclave contains every book ever written by an Arcadian minstrel, and most others as well. Speak with Minstrom Yerin, the keeper of books. Tell him I sent you.
Okay. Got a new diary entry, but let's finish this conversation first.
I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
There is one. You are right in that, but where, I would not venture to guess. In the past, when the time came for the Guardian to step down and another to take his or her place, the Guardian opened a gateway wherever it was needed.
Convenient.
A Guardian, still in full control of the balance, can invite anyone in, and let anyone out. But with the Guardian gone, the only way in would be the point where the divide was first created, where the tower was built.
Isn't that location written down somewhere?
Remember that this was done on the old Earth before the divide. After the divide, after the creation of Stark and Arcadia, places were shifted about. This entrance may not even be on the ground anymore.
Just to make things
What do you
complicated.
mean?
It could be up there, in the sky, or far below us, through the crust of the Earth into the molten depths below. I cannot say, and I do not know anyone who could.
Isn't there any way to locate the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
Perhaps with careful investigation of the old texts, histories of Arcadia, of the Divide, the scriptures. I do not know, April, but it cannot hurt to look. Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yerin.
We also need the dragons to find the jewels.
I need to locate the 2 dragons that reside in Arcadia.
The Drykin?
What's the difference?
Dragons is a word from your world. The kin are not what they have become in your legends and fairy tales.
But they're real, aren't they?
Oh, as real as you and me, April. And old. They have been here since before our time. As you probably remember, the kin were instrumental in the Divide, saving mankind from a terrible end. But I know so little. Only what I can remember from my studies when I was a minstrom at the Enclave.
How can I get more information on the Drykin?
Books, daughter, books. The wisdom of the ages. There is one tome you should study, called The Secrets of the Drykin, by Minstrom Elniak. It is old but informative, and it captures the imagination.
Where can I find this book?
Let me guess.
Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yerin.
Thank you, Tobias.
Good to know I could help you, April.
Well, that was somewhat informative. Although basically all of it came down to go to the Enclave. We got a new diary entry. Probably just reminding us to go to the Enclave, but anyway. Monday. I have no concept of what the Arcadian or Mercurian calendar is like, but at home it would be July 31st. Come to think of it, what year is it here? Anyway, that's not really the reason I'm writing an entry in my diary. Tobias told me about a library where I may be able to find some answers. The library is at the Sentinel Enclave, just outside of town. And I'm supposed to speak with a minstrom named Yerin. He's the keeper of books, or something like that, which probably translates into the equivalent of a librarian. Well, we should pay a visit to the Enclave, but first let's take Abnaxis up on his invitation and pay him a visit. Abnaxis told us that his home is in the city green. That location is actually already on the map here. Got a couple of places we can go to that we couldn't go to before. You can see all the towers still there, the marketplace, and Westhouse's bungalow, as well as the gates and the pier. That we all could get to before, but the Journeyman Inn is new. Of course, that's where we just came from. The city green is where Abnaxis lives, and now we've also gotten the Enclave, where the library is. Well, let's head over to the city green to meet with Abnaxis now. Looks like a nice little park. And that appears to be a house. A peculiar house, even.
It looks to have been carved out of a large tree, but the texture of the house is more stone than bark.
Maybe it's a petrified tree. Or maybe it's just a house made to look like a tree.
It's a flower bed. There's plenty of room for more seeds to be planted in there.
Yeah, because currently there's only 2 flowers in it. Oh wait, no, this is also part of the flower bed.
That's one mother of a plant. I wonder if it's a carnivore.
I doubt it.
It's a solid oak door.
And we will knock on it in the next video.